Well, hey there, Aries. Welcome back to your readings. Welcome to my channel. We're going to do a weekly reading. I'm going to get a message from Spirit. So we're just going to pull a bunch of oracle cards. I'll get some tarot thrown down. We'll clarify. And yeah, let's get it going. Aries, I hope everybody's doing good. If this is your first time making it to this channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing or liking the video if you like what I put out, and if you're coming back, thank you for showing up again. I super appreciate it. So like I said, I'm going to get some oracle messages. I've got 4 oracles to use. I've got the Shaman's Dream Oracle here. We'll get one from this. I'm going to use oracles of the fairies, Magical Herb Oracle, and Wisdom of the Oracle. So we've got 4 different messages. Spirits, guides, and angels. Let's get Aries a message for the week. What do they need to know for their highest good and the highest good of everyone listening, please? Okay. I hope everybody is doing well. We did get Venus actually going into Aries this past week, so we're starting to see the planets shift from Pisces here one by one. So that should make you feel a little bit better, Aries, because we do still have 4, I want to say 4 planets are still in Pisces, so that's a lot of water energy for our Aries collective. All right, and we'll get one more and then we'll get right into the reading. What else for Aries, Spirit? What else for Aries? Okay, so we actually got a couple, so that's okay. So we got Root Girl, card 46, the disowned self. We got Endurance. We got Inner Child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. That's interesting because Pisces just got that card. Then we got Imagine. And we got Observer. Wow. This is quite a message in that I'm not getting a whole lot off of that. Let's read out of the book for this first one, because I feel like there's a lot to unpack in this card 46. Root Girl, the disowned self, hidden beauty, the need for acceptance and love. The root girl sits shivering, unclean and naked at the base of the tree of the self. She is unloved, unwanted, and shunned for her deformities. She has no home, but is safe burrowing underground to dwell near the deepest roots of the sacred tree. Who is she to you? Could this urchin be the one part of you that reintegrated can lead you to wholeness and true purpose? This is a part of you, the embodiment of a deeply flawed perception of your failures manifesting as guilt and shame. Okay, so this is about repressed emotions, okay? And so we have this Observer card. I feel like you're just looking out into the world and you're just sort of taking a time out this week, Aries, to find out where it is that you fit in this. And then you've got the Ginseng card, which is Endurance. There's kind of a timeout going on here with Imagine and Inner Child. It's about needing to release these old feelings. It's like a healing of the root chakra, right? It's this old feelings of guilt and shame and where you may have come up short, and this need to come into an alignment within you, using your imagination to actually examine, not only to examine, but to rewrite the script, to rewrite the story. There's a need, like I said, in Pisces with this card also, since there is a lot of Pisces energy, Aries, and it is in your 12th house. there's like a need to like allow something to come out from the shadows into the light. So we're going to be interesting to see what kind of a tarot message we get over the top of this, but it is also giving you this endurance card, which means that just hang in there for a little while longer. I'm actually going to look at this card 18. I feel like hang in there for just a little while longer, because like I said, we do have all of this 12th house energy for you, and I feel like once Mars in particular gets out of Pisces and gets into Aries, you're going to be firing on all cylinders and feeling a lot better. Also, when Jupiter, which is about to leave Pisces here in another week, so I feel like this week you would do well, Aries, just to sort of take this time to sort of rest and rejuvenate, to use your imagination, to just observe, right? Not a lot of taking action. It's not really a lot of time for that. There is a lot of need for healing, and to reconsider, sort of like your role and how you're showing up in your relationships. Okay, where are you projecting your hurt, right, and your anger out into the world? And you know, what can you do to maybe not just refocus, but rewrite the script and how the part that you're playing, the mask that you're wearing, the stories that you're telling yourself, are they even true? Are they something that you would like to just let go of? These are just stories, right? These are just facades. They're not necessarily in resonance with who you really are or who you really see yourself to be. So use your imagination to use this time to conjure up something that's more in alignment with who you are. Use this time to get out in nature, for sure, for those of you who can and who feel called to, right? Focus more on things that are going to bring you into a lighter energy, okay? Getting outside is the best way that I know to do that. And then endurance, it says, keep going and don't give up. You may find a new path opening before you, but it will seem very long or perhaps more challenging than you would like. You're being asked to take a bit of a leap of faith with something. The outcome will be in your favor. Believe in yourself and your abilities, because doubt is the only thing that's holding plans and possibilities back. You may find additional study, information gathering, or education will improve your situation. Most importantly, a commitment must be made. So I do feel like this is going to be a week of transition for you, Aries. Let's go ahead and get some tarot. I'm going to use the Fountain Tarot. And Spirits, Guides, and Angels, what is the message for the Aries collective? What is going on with Aries? I do feel like there's a strong need to start to like imagine like the positive outcome, like where you want to be. For those of you who do feel like you're resonating with this, and you do feel like you are transitioning out of like an old cycle or something that has not been, I don't know, has not really, like I said, felt resonant with you or successful to you. Here's the Devil, like toxic situations. I feel like you're gonna, I feel like you're gonna find justice. You got that Nine of Wands right over endurance, and isn't that what the Nine of Wands means? It's about persevering. I know that you might be tired at this time, Aries, so make sure that you're getting proper rest. I do feel like this inner child is the key to all of this energy right now. If it's feeling heavy to you, do get outside. Make sure you're getting sunlight. Make sure that you are drinking lots of water. And yeah, there's this need to release these old stories, these old patterns. A lot of heaviness, but you're coming into a balance, okay? I feel like the structures that are within your life, there may be this real need to get to the root the root of the issue, whatever is causing you grief at this time, whatever feels out of alignment with you, if you are in any kind of a it, it's like a committed relationship, like a relationship that you have a contract to, so like a marriage, a contract to like maybe a corporation, even like if you're part of, it could even be something as small as, I don't know, like a contract you have with the gym. Okay, like let's just use that as a very simple example. If you feel like you are not aligning with that, like you feel like, let's take your job for example, that you're being asked to do something at your job that does not align with your values, that seems out of step, like you're not being treated fairly, you're dealing with a toxic work environment, you're dealing with a situation where you have no work-life balance. Okay, all of that is up for review. It's a need to come into balance and harmony with that. It's a need to take the steps now, because we're not in a time of action. Okay, this is a time of like information gathering. Okay, of analysis, of it's going to take a while. Okay, we got endurance in the Nine of Wands. This isn't going to be immediately, the opportunity's coming, but we need to understand that the universe has got our back in this, right? Like, so it's being worked out behind the scenes. It's about you starting to use your imagination, about seeing yourself in a healed place. Okay, about understanding that you're at the 10, right? So just keep going. It's almost to this completion, okay? And observing, right? Observing where you have gotten yourself attached, right? Maybe part of this is you just coming to, I don't know, this place within you that realizes that, you know, I have sort of sold out to a situation, a marriage, a job, like even a religion, right? Like I have given my power away to somebody else in my life, right? And I've projected out, and I'm observing this now. I'm really taking a look at my life and starting to take responsibility for where I have like maybe contributed to this like crazy place that I find myself in now. And it's like really taking ownership of where you are and what you're not aligned with and what is making you unhappy. Okay, we do have this Five of Swords, so it's really releasing the need to like fight against the machine. Like sometimes we just can't win. We're just up against a losing battle. Okay, it's time to lighten the load. It's time to start to think about, what do I need to do to lighten this load, to let this go, while the universe is working on my behalf to put together the puzzle pieces. You know, it's just you getting a different point of view, a different perspective on the situation, right? It's like coming to the truth, you know, being willing to like admit to yourself, this is not working. Okay, and then just keep moving forward, again using the capacity of your own creative imagination to come to this ending, to come to this conclusion. Okay, it doesn't seem nice to me. It seems rather like a power over paradigm that you're trying to transmute, that you're trying to get out of. For somebody here, it's literally about putting into plans to leave a situation. Like you need to leave the situation, okay? And you're tired and you've persevered. It's toxic and it's ugly and it's awful. But keep going, because justice is here. Okay, so whatever this is going to go in your favor. You just need to know that you're being divinely guided and protected in this. I'm strongly getting that here. So for anybody who's in a really, really bad situation, just keep moving forward. You can see the clock on this. Okay, this is the ginseng root. Okay, the healing is on its way. It's coming. It's going to take a little bit more time. So do what you can to have faith. Okay, have faith that this change is coming. Okay, you're going to be able to celebrate when this is all over. You've got the Three of Cups. So there's somebody who is going to be able to come and intervene for you and to help you. You have a guidance, a team, okay? Spirit is saying this is the time to really get to the root of the problem, to really get down to the root of the problem, and to find out where you are being where you're attached, where you're being chained, right? If it's an addiction, if it's a dynamic with another person, if it's an institution, whatever it is, there's a way to free yourself, okay? And you're going to find it. I see yourself going to find it. But you need to remain in the light, okay? There's a lot of dark energy over the top, and I feel like the fairies are saying, look, you do need to focus on countering some of this darkness by remaining in the light, okay? And for some of you, that may be focusing your time and attention on asking for help, okay? Asking for help and for guidance. So remain in this Fool energy. A new beginning is on the horizon, okay? So let's go ahead and get some clarification on this reading, Aries. Spirit, what is this Hierophant? What do we need to know about this Hierophant? Yeah, we got the Nine of Swords and the Prince of Cups. So I do feel like there is a new offer that's going to be arriving. I do feel like, though, that whatever this Prince of Cups, and I may get some more clarification, there's something that's giving you, I mean, it's really bad. It's anxiety. The key word on this card is cruelty. Okay, whatever this is, it's really causing you a lot of grief. Why do we have this Prince of Cups here? Let me just get some clarification on what this Prince of Cups is, because I do feel like there's this new offer for you to see yourself. Yes, it is. It's for you to take dominion of these mental constructs, right? So instead of sitting in this state, okay, of defeat and of anxiety, it's about making a decision to move forward to a new opportunity that's going to bring you a lot of peace and a lot of harmony, okay? A lot of joy and a lot of love, okay? It's about seeing yourself the way that Spirit sees you, okay? You have a lot to offer the world, okay? You have a lot to offer the world, and your spiritual team knows the suffering that you've been through, okay? And they want to come in and to help you and assist you, okay? So they're asking you to persevere. Let's talk about the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. You've got the Lovers and the Three of Wands. So it's just on the horizon, okay? There's something much more balanced and harmonious that's coming in for you, okay? This may actually be a physical person. For those of you who have really been in a terrible state, maybe you're isolated and you're alone and you're really feeling very down and very depressed. It's about choosing to open yourself to an opportunity. I feel like Spirit is working on this for you, but it is a choice that you're going to have to make. It's just on the horizon. Can we get one for the Lovers, please? Yeah, the King of Wands. It's definitely taking a new role in your life. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, for one, and into a more sovereign, more like independent role. It's going into a new direction. It's choosing to take a leadership role in your life, to get out of this old place of, you know, perhaps even like where you've been a victim, where you've been just sort of going along and just allowing things. And maybe you feel stuck right now. Again, the energy is in Pisces. It's very 12th house for you. So this may have been a little period for some of the Aries out there. This may be a difficult time with all of this Pisces energy. It is in your 12th house. And for those of you who are not familiar with astrology, the 12th house does talk about hidden energies. It can talk about really, really going through dark nights of the soul, depression. It can talk about sickness, ill health, having people leave your life, isolation, not being around a lot of, like having a lot of support systems. And so I do feel like what the universe is trying to encourage you is that they are working on bringing to you a support, okay? A support and a turnaround in this situation where you're going to be back in the saddle pretty soon, back into your normal Aries forward moving self. So it's just going to take a little bit more time. Hang in there, okay? So next we have this Devil. I want to know about what this Devil is. It's the Nine of Wands. That's Nine of Wands is coming out again. So it is having the strength to, yeah, first of all, it's about having the strength to know your value. Okay, so there is a need to sort of reevaluate how you're speaking to yourself, right? What you're building for yourself. How resistant are you being to? How resistant are you being to seeing yourself in a new light, to overcoming those old stories or those old things that are creeping up and perhaps holding you back from living your best life, from moving on? But I do see this Queen of Pentacles with Justice coming up as an opportunity for you to overcome this hurdle, to overcome this feeling bound in this particular situation, right? It's this ability for you to free yourself. One more for the Devil. Yep. Three of Cups. So we've got abundance here. We've got celebration. I do see you being able to meet up. Again, I feel like there's this this opportunity that's going to arrive for you. Somebody is going to come and is going to really lighten your load. It's really going to change the trajectory of where you're going. Your emotions are going to become more imbalanced, okay? So, I don't know. The keyword on that card is abundance. We see the Three of Cups. It's a 3. It's a nice card. It's a nice energy. It comes after the 2, right? So I feel like it's you sort of like getting out again with friends, you know, an opportunity, like somebody comes in who is going to give you a different perspective, who's going to be able to like sort of snap you out of that energy and allow you to regain your self-confidence so that you can make the decision to move forward into justice. And this is where I'm really curious. Spirit, what does justice want to tell Aries? What does justice need to tell Aries? Yeah, the Eight of Swords, it really is overcoming that it's those stories, it's those self-imposed restrictions. It's gaining victory. Yes, it is. It's gaining victory, and starting to become the magician of your own life. You have the ability to get yourself out of the situation. A lot of this is just through the imagination. So we can either imagine ourselves in a period of victory and success, or we can imagine ourselves staying stuck in this small idea of ourselves. We can break free into this Queen of Pentacles, into this balanced, beautiful state of self-worth. We can create with the Magician this life for ourselves of victory, of celebration, or we can choose to remain in this Eight of Swords, this very she's got all of these swords all around her, and I mean, like, seriously, all you need to do is to use your own authority to move past them, right? So I feel like the Magician is coming in, and the Justice is coming in to restore this balance in your life, to provide you with some kind of a new opportunity. For some of you, this can be just the push that you need finally to leave, like, a relationship, or, like I said, a job or something like that, where, like, the only thing that's been keeping you is it's just something small. It's just something surface. It's like you come through this week and you finally get in the mindset of, like, finding the solution to the problem. Like, the solution presents itself. There's something, an offer comes in, maybe a new job offer, or maybe a friend returns from the past and says, hey, Aries, what are you doing? Snap out of it. This isn't you. This isn't like you. And you go, you know what? You're right. This isn't like me. Let's go out and have some drinks and talk about what needs, like, help me troubleshoot this issue. But I feel like the universe is sending you somebody into and it's like you get back up on the horse again and you choose to move forward and release that old toxic, whatever it is, situation. So I do see you working this out, but I do also see this being the energy of the week, right? So it's like this overcoming energy. So let's get one for the Ten of Wands. I do see these burdens, like, are on their last legs. Yeah, Princess of Pentacles. There's a new opportunity that's coming. It's like all of a sudden you see this for what it is. It's like, why am I working this shitty job? And these people are just, like, putting more and more burden on me, and, like, something else comes. It's like a revelation, right? It's like, I have this opportunity to snap out of this, because there's so much more in front of me. And even if it means starting over again, right, as a page, as a Princess of Pentacles, like, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get myself released from this. Okay, so you've got the Princess of Pentacles. That's beautiful. It is a new opportunity that's coming in that will lead you to happiness. There it is, the Ten of Cups, right? So it can be a new relationship, a new person that comes in. It's like, hey, Aries, like, what are you thinking? Like, you are not, you're not meant to be keeping yourself stuck in a situation that is, like, keeping you from being happy. And I feel like there's this new opportunity for happiness here. So something is coming to a completion with these two tens here. And then we have the Five of Swords. Let's talk about this Five of Swords. I do feel like, on one hand, there is going to be some kind of nasty fighting or bickering. It may be if you're trying to leave a partnership, that type of a thing. But yeah, it comes to completion. Four of Wands. This could be the opportunity for you to, like, meet up with somebody. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, I see what's going on here. And the King of Pentacles. So you're getting on your elephant here, Aries, and you're getting yourself into a King of Pentacles, right? This is a new trajectory. this new opportunity with the page is going to lead you to long-term success. It's like your rightful place is going to be as a king, right? It's you taking authority for your own happiness, for your own fulfillment. It is a completion of a cycle. This is about letting go of those old, like that whole thing of that Five of Pentacles, right, where you were like in this like victim thing where you were, I don't know how long you were stuck in this Aries, but you got in this really like awkward space, and it's almost like you snap out of it, like, how did I even get here, like what am I thinking? It's like, Aries, you're being illuminated. This Four of Wands, it's like when everything goes into Aries, I'm telling you, when Mars goes into Aries, watch out. In fact, I need to look up and see when Mars does go into Aries, because I feel like that is going to be the time for you to move, okay? That's when this cycle is completed. I feel like all of this is just meant to show you. It's like an experience, okay? Like all of this is just an experience, Aries, to show you, like, for experience points, like bonus points in the game of life. Like, this is what I don't want to do. This is how I don't want to get stuck. Like, I'm never going to, I'm like, I've learned my lesson. I'm never going to do this again, you know? So this week I would say there's still a lot of like puzzle pieces, okay? I feel like somebody probably comes across your path, or an old friend comes back in, or something comes in to start to shake you up, right? So that you can, like I said, this is the key. This is you really starting to reimagine your life. Like, actually visualize yourself getting out of whatever this devil represents for you. Like, actually visualize yourself on the other side of it. What is that going to look like? Stay in this light energy. Get out in nature. Get out in the sun. Get next to some water, okay? You've got to bust up this energetic, okay? Help yourself. You are the magician, okay? To overcome with victory, overcome this interference in the Eight of Swords, okay? This is just a mental game. It's a mind trap, okay? It's okay. You're going to get out of it. Like, you're going to get help. The universe is sending you help, okay? So it's not all is lost. And on the bottom of this deck, we've got the World, which is the completion of the cycle, and the Princess of Swords. So the truth is coming, okay? You have the strength to overcome this, all right? It's going to take a little bit of patience. The wheels are turning, all right? It's in the works. You don't need to worry, but you've got to address whatever the mindsets are that are preventing you from moving forward. To do your part, Aries, and you know the universe has got your back on the rest of it, okay? So this is your reading. I hope that it helps somebody out there. If you like the video, do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.